I've got my mad face on. Look. Here, let me practice. This is my teacher look. They were misbehaving. I do this. They kept going, I do this. They kept going, I do this. I kept going, I do this. I kept going, I do this. And then I finally would do this. And then I would do this. And then I would do this. Are you freaking kidding me? What are you doing? I need to do that face. Hi, Zippy. Okay, I need an opinion. All of your opinions, because I've got a dun-dun-dun kind of a dilemma. Okay, not too long ago, I did a haul review for Candles by Victoria. I like her products. I buy her products. I encourage you to buy her products. I think they're just good quality products. And she had, soon after that, she had a contest. Now, what happened with the contest was do an impersonation of her husband, Candleman, and the prize was, first prize was $75 in product, and the next prize was $50 in candle product, and third place was $25 in candle product. So, Caitlin and I, my daughter, got out and did a video. She did one, I did one, because we figured maybe one of the two of us would win something, and then we would share it, you know. So we did these, put together these videos, and I have not been watching Victoria very long, or Candleman, so I didn't know all of his things. But, you know, we just did something that was a parody, and you can look at it. Mine was, Candleman decided to create a new candle scent. It was called Dutch Oven, and he got it by farting under the covers, which I thought was hilarious, right? It was hilarious. It may have been a little sassy, you know, but it wasn't supposed to be exactly Candleman, because I don't know Candleman well enough to know if he Dutch ovens, you know. Love tea with extra lemon. And so, you know, we just did something that was just funny. So I figured if you don't really know what you're doing, funny always works, right? So, and then Candleman, when he wraps the candles up, he wraps it in bubble wrap. You may have a little tiny thing about this big, but the time he wraps it, it's like this, because he wraps it in bubble wrap, and he wraps it in packing tape, and you virtually cannot get into it. And so if you go to Juice Box Girl, which is my daughter, Caitlin, the Juice Box Girl, and all the I's in the word are ones, I think. But anyway, you can find her through my page. But her video was trying to get, or Candleman sends himself a package, and she tries to get into the candle several different ways. First of all, she gets a knife, she gets scissors, she gets a blowtorch, she gets a knife. Finally, she gets a chainsaw. Thought it was hilarious, you know. Well, what happened was, we submitted our things. By the first deadline, there were only 7 submissions, and we were looking pretty good, I thought, you know. Well, went ahead. There wasn't enough submissions, you know. Victoria and Candleman were putting $150 into this contest, and it's a sizable sum. I agree. So they wanted more than 7 submissions, so they extended it another week. I didn't have a problem at all with that, you know. But by the second deadline, they still only had 7 submissions. And there was one that was really, really good, and obviously the girl had been watching them for quite some time. But the rest of them, I mean, there was Caitlin's and mine and then the rest of them, and what happened was Victoria and Matt, the candle man, decided that since there was only 7 submissions, they were going to only give out one prize. And they gave out the $75 prize, and they gave it out to the girls who had been watching them for some time. And I got to tell you, I feel very odd about all of that, because I believe that if you should be a person of your word, and if you say that you're going to do something, you always, when you have a contest, you always run the risk of not having enough submissions. But you really should still give out that prize, because that it's only fair, you know? And I think that if they were going to not have enough submissions, they would have known that by the first deadline. And so, as a disclosure, in the second deadline, I really think they should have said, listen, if we don't get any more, then we're going to give out just one prize. That would have also been fair, you know? But as it turns out, after the contest closed, they decided they were only giving out one prize. And I felt that it was unfair to the rest of us, who at the very least should have gotten a little candle or something. Maybe she didn't want to give out $150 worth of product for 7 contestants, but like I said, that's the risk you run. And so I don't know, at this point, I feel like sending her a message and saying, look, you should be fair about this. You know, on one hand, I'm thinking, you know, raise hell with it. On the other hand, I think, who cares? What do you think? You know, and what should I do? You know, I guess I could raise hell in a nice way, but, you know, and I think that I could do that. I would do that. You know, I'm not trying to make enemies here. I'm just think it's unfair. So, anyway, so let me know. By the way, I am going to Savannah this weekend, so I hope that I'll make a fool out of myself by not knowing anybody. You know, my own subscribers, I don't know their real names, you know. So, anyway, but I hope that I will see you there, because I'm taking my sister, and it should be a fun time. So, we'll see you later. Bye. Tell me what you think. I don't care, video or comment. Video would be fun, though. So, let me know. I got to figure it out. Bye.